For the SS15, what I really wanted to do was take it back a little bit, and as you'll see from the collection, it's a bit more minimal. I wanted to make more of an emphasis on the materials, the cut. As with our previous collection, there was a big difference between a lot of the materials, whereas now I've made sure that everything's of a premium quality. Within the collection, you've got like a racing theme, which has come through on a small, maybe 4 or 5 pieces, and then you have a lot of pieces coming through with panels. And one of the key things, I didn't go crazy with it. I'm not big on color, but one of the things I did want to do is bring in a little bit of color with this collection. So we brought in 2 different colorways of blue, and then you'll see a pattern that runs through as well, which is our palm leaves, which is our kind of strong print throughout. I think you look at everything in life now, people want to be a part of it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just about the products, it's becoming a part of that brand, a part of that lifestyle. And by using these platforms like Twitter and Instagram, it gives people that path. You know, I think with Twitter, maybe yes, it's a bit more about reacting quickly to the customer, you know, if they're having issues, or even, you know, just replying to their responses or their reactions to certain pieces. I think it's important to be able to communicate with people at a fast pace. And I think with things like Twitter and Instagram, it's quick, it's easy to use. I mean, some of the collaborations that I've done in the past 3-4 years, some have been through Oliver Proudlock, my own brand, and then some have been through Serge DeNimes. So like the Oliver Sweeney one, that was through my own brand, and I did another collaboration with Theo Fanel, which was a jewelry collaboration. And then obviously with Serge, we did the Idle Man. Last summer, we did the Gandhi's flip-flop collaboration. For me, I love to collaborate. Like you say, not only just from a learning experience, but also it's about bringing 2 different kinds of creatives. And when you come together, you can create something so much better. But I think sometimes it's interesting to kind of look slightly outside of the box. Like this year, we're looking to collaborate with a brand called Percival, which again is a young brand. It's only about 3 years old, but it's very different. It's a British brand, but it's like very formal, like outerwear jackets. Obviously, Serge is a bit more streetwear. So trying to find a some way of creating something that will work within that could be really interesting. So for me, like I say, it's a learning curve, but also, you know, it's good fun. I'm actually personally under my own brand doing a collaboration with a young Czech designer. She's got a bowler hat brand called Isus, and we're doing some really cool designs to come out this summer. Done like it's a collection of 10, all really nice, colorful bowler hats mixed with denim ribbon with feathers. If I could think of any brands I could collaborate with, I mean, I'm big on shoes, man. If Serge could do a collaboration with Nike, I'd be pretty happy with that. I wouldn't say no. I don't know, what else? I'd like to do glasses, for me, you know, like sunglasses or glasses. You know, I'm always wearing my glasses, so for me that would be pretty cool. When it comes to collaborating, I'm very open. I think the key is being able to find a brand who has an open mind, and they're looking to learn something new. And also what's interesting, when you collaborate, you're touching upon different target markets. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting sometimes to see how people react. The key for me is branching out of the UK and touching upon maybe America, Australia, I mean Asia would be amazing. I guess one cool way of doing that is to, you know, collaborate with some brands outside of the UK. To have presence outside the UK with like stores and things like that is very hard. Even if it's wholesale or having your own store, internet is like one way. You know, you have your website, and as long as, you know, you have your channels through whatever it is, Twitter, Instagram, or if you have PR agencies and this and that pushing out to different regions, it's a store. Do you know what I mean? And it's, you don't have to worry about finding a site, getting staff, all of those things. When you're a small brand, it's hard to do. Do you know what I mean? Because all these things cost money, and like, you know, to have your internet, and as long as you have your good site and it works well and it's a good way of channeling and interacting with people, then it's the perfect start. For me right now, obviously my main focus is Serge DeNimes. I think sometimes when my mum has this problem, and I think a lot of creatives have it, is sometimes your mind's all over the place and you get a little bit bored and you get distracted. And often what happens is you try and do too many things as opposed to nailing one thing. So often I have all these ideas and I'm like, oh, I want to try that, I want to do that. Whereas I think now I just need to focus on one thing. And right now my main focus is obviously on Serge DeNimes. I think the key, where I've been very lucky, is just to find a really good team of people and surround yourself with people who are on the same wavelength as you and know the path where you want to go. And also I would say, you know, you can love it and you can love fashion, but at the end of the day you have to live it. It's 24/7, so you can't really switch off. You just got to work hard. And I think the key for me, I would say, is whatever you're creating, you have to really believe in it, because that comes through. And if you're creating something you don't believe in, then like it will never work.